Hey guys, what's up? This video is going to be my face lately, I guess I'll call it. Basically the use of products in my normal routine. This is not for going to work. This is just like if I'm going to be running errands or I just feel like putting on some makeup around the house. Most of the time I'm in mascara and lip balm because I have a 5-month-old who doesn't care what I look like. But this is my basic running errands, not going to work face. So products will be in the description down below, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. Alright, so I've already moisturized my skin. I'm going to put on chapstick. Any chapstick will do. And this is basically what I do just about every single day, except for when I'm going to work. I do like a little bit more. So I start with Nars Oil-Free Pro Prime Pore Refining Primer. Just because I feel like the foundation I've been using is really good, but it kind of will sit in my pores a little bit sometimes. So I'll put a little bit of that. Everywhere. Okay. Got that done. And then I start with Makeup Forever Face and Body, and I'm in C7. I used to use this foundation. I like this a lot. Makeup Forever Face and Body in number 18. This one I got a lot of use out of. Yeah, it was a really good one. But lately I've been liking this, the feel of it, except for the fact that sometimes I feel like it settles in my pores, but I solved that with the primer. I put about that much on my wrist. And I'm going to use the e.l.f. What is this? Powder brush. Tried and true. I love this brush. And here, maybe a little bit more. It's really it's water-based, so it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything, and also it doesn't transfer. Like I said in my summer favorites video, when I'm holding the baby, the last thing you want is like transfer going on her clothing. I just swirl in circular motions. I have like a couple of bumps right there. I don't know what that's from. I feel like it's an allergic reaction from something. I don't know what from. Okay. And get that around my mouth, around my nose. Okay. All done there. And then this concealer I've been using, I've actually been using this forever. I just bought a new one. It's the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. And my old one, where's my old one? I think I tossed it already. It was empty. I couldn't get anything out of it. So I went and got this one again. NC42. This will stay all day long. This doesn't transfer. I have a little bit of problems with the pump. Sometimes it gives me too much, and a little goes a really long way. So I have to like kind of wiggle it, and pretty good. Alright, so like just about that much. And I smear it around under my eye and kind of dab it downward and up in the V. It's not super opaque, but it covers up the darkness just where I need it. If I want more opaque, I'll usually get the MAC Studio Finish, which I actually really love, but it does move. It doesn't crease, but it'll move. A little bit on my eyelids. Now, I have dark circles, so I'm going to go back in a second with more concealer, but for now, I let that dry, and I go in with my mascara. It's the Makeup Forever Smoky Lash. I'm using this one. Other ones I like, the Hypnose Drama by Lancome. I like that one. For days I just don't want to wear any other makeup, I wear the Clinique High Impact Mascara. It's just easy, and I don't feel like it flakes on me. So, come on, open. extra black. I think it only comes in extra black. It comes in waterproof, I know that much. So, I know I do a lot of things out of order, but it's just the way I do it. I don't really know why. It's just the way I like to do things. I know a lot of people do their eyes first. And then out for 3. It was awesome. Okay. So I got that, and then I'll take a Q-tip, just like the old days, and just along the base and where I got myself, I'll clean it up a little bit. I'm really perplexed as to what that is. Weird. Now if I was going to work, I would cover up these bumps a little bit more, but I'm home. Who cares? Plus, if it's makeup related, I don't want to cover it with more makeup. That's counterproductive. A little bit more. Okay, so that's what that looks like. I'll go back in with my eyeliner. I'm getting down to the bare minimum of this. It's the, I have a new one. Don't I? Yeah. It's Styli style. I have backups of these because I love this. It's Styli style black brown. It's the Line and Seal, and it's in number 123. I don't really like to do a lot of black during the day because I feel like it's super harsh, but for me, this has been a perfect compromise. So I'm going to lean into my mirror right here, to my left, your right, so hold on one second. Once that's done, take another Q-tip, lick it, spray it with Fix Plus, do what you want. And I just clean it up a little bit. Then I go back in with the mascara, the concealer that's sitting on the back of my hand, and I finish off. Sorry, I'm not flipping you off, I promise. Okay, looking good. Now I go in with my bronzer. I use the Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman. I love these brushes, they're amazing. This is the mini multitask brush, and it really is a multitask. I use it for powder, I use it for bronzer, I use it for everything. The bronzer I'm using is still the e.l.f. contour bronzer. It's the darkest. I mean, I've seen Casino's pretty dark, but it's a little red for me. This is true to, it's a brown bronzer. Very minimal shimmer. There's shimmer in it, but it's minimal. And I just find it works the best for me, so dip it in. Right along my temple. And I kind of bring it around down here. Bronzer is one of those things that's kind of like, what's the point for some people that are darker complected? I see the difference. You know, if I have, you know, a little brightening under my eyes, it kind of makes the rest of my face seem just as light, and you kind of want to just add dimension. And for bronzer, that's exactly what it does. It just adds a little bit of dimension on an already done face. So it's not really adding shimmer or even color, just adds a little bit more depth. Because if I put concealer on and I put a nude lip on, it just kind of flattens everything. This just kind of brings out the cheekbones a little bit more. If you find a dark enough color, anybody can wear bronzer. I know that a lot of people say it's a moot point, but a moot point is buying a bronzer that doesn't fit you complexion wise. So just go as dark as you can. Even I have a girlfriend who uses NC 50 powder from MAC, and that's a perfect bronzer because there's not a lot of red in it, obviously. So just keep trying. I find bronzer to be very, very effective, but that's just me. So then next, use a little bit of powder, same brush, and I'm using MAC Mineralize SkinFinish Natural in Dark. Looks like that. Very nice, no shimmer, not cakey at all. Cool, cool, cool. And then, let's do this blush. I haven't used this for a while. Luster by Nars. I use any blush. I usually use Madly. Actually, they're pretty similar. This is Madly by Nars, and this is Luster. So today I'm going to use Luster, but this has a more shimmer finish. This one's a little more matte, but they both wear beautifully on darker complexions. So I'm going to use my MAC 129, I believe. Is that 129? Yep, the numbers are wearing off. I'm going to dip it in. Dunzo. That. Then the last thing I use on my face is the Betty Loumanizer, the Bronzing Bandit. This stuff is amazing. I use this in my summer favorites, I think, and it's like the copper penny finish if I want a nice highlight. I've usually used the Laura Mercier one, but this is a rose gold finish. It's really pretty, but I use my Sigma SS168 angled brush, and I dip it in, and a little goes a long way. You see. And I do it right along my cheekbone, right under my eyebrow. Ow. Other side. Cool beans. And then for lips, I'm going to use Oak Lip Liner by MAC. Line my lips. I kind of take off some of the chapstick I had on. Line my lips. Sorry. I kind of rub it in a little bit. And for lipstick, I'm going to put on, I'll just use Patisserie by MAC. Patisserie. It's a luster. I talked about this in my summer faves. I like it because it's easy to wear. And I'll finish it off with a gloss. Let's go with I don't know which one I want to wear. Oh, how about this one? Fulfilled by MAC. It's a Plushglass. I love how these smell. I can't open it. My hands are too. There we go. Right on top, there's a finished look. And then I'm going to use, it's really shiny. I'm going to use the Lorac, I've had this forever, Lorac Brow. I can't even see it. It's Take a Brow. Take a Brow, it's called. It looks like this. It's got a wax, a dark color, and a lighter color. And I typically will use this brown, this light brown right here. I think I'm about to, am I hitting pan? No, I have a long way to go. So I'll use my angled SS266 brush. And Emily Clark, who I miss, congratulations on being married, she had learned a trick about brows that's quick and easy. So if you're doing your brow, instead of lining the whole thing and having to fill it all in, what she did was she was taught to go under, down here to fill in, and then in the first inner part, and then on top line the outer part. And then kind of fill in sparsely. I mean, how easy is that, right? So dip, I go under, and I dip again, and I go over, and fill in. Then I take my Essence of Beauty eyebrow brush, get rid of any lines, obvious lines at least, and I believe I'm finished. So that is the face of the day, or not face of the day, well, that's my face of the day, and I change things. You'll see I'll use a different lipstick, but for the most part the products and the order of the products is what I do on the most part every single day. If not, then I don't wear any makeup because I'm looking at a 5-month-old who really doesn't care what I look like. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll put the products in the description down below. Any questions or comments, leave them down below as well, and I'll talk to you guys later.